What is up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're hopping in to some college football. We need to make our decision. Should we end up, dude? We go 13-1. We don't make the playoffs. We end up 16th. So we didn't make the playoffs. We won some crappy bowl game. So now I'm trying to decide: should I stay here for one more year? Or should I go somewhere else for my last year before I go into the draft? So, kind of see how all that shakes out here. There you go. What's up, Baker? All right, should I enter the portal? How many points to upgrade my player? Let's see. So that one's capped. That one we need a couple more. Needs more points here. So our speed's at 97, acceleration 99, agility 98, change of direction 99. Strength's a little low, but with the makeup of our player. So you think I should go somewhere else? What's up, Jordici? The only reason I was wanting to stay here is because my player was from Idaho, and so we were staying in Boise. But yeah, I think we're gonna hit the portal. Let's see. See where me Mike can go. So here's our options. I feel like we need a good defense. Not bad, 84. Kentucky. UCLA seems to have a strong defense. It would be the starter, but just barely there. Go for Coach Prime. I mean, Kirkpatrick. Yeah. We got to win ourselves a natty. We've already won. Did we start out at Florida? Is that where we started? Dang, Clemson loaded. 99, 99, 99. I don't want it to be like super easy to win, but I feel like if we play like at least at a Big 10 or Big 12 or SEC school, then we'll have a better chance at making it to the playoff. Like all I need to do is make it to the playoffs. But at the same time, I just need to. I don't really want to go to like Clemson where they're 99 overall and everything already, and it's like, eh. School fit at LSU. Oh, that would be. It didn't even show me on the. I would have to be a walk on to go to LSU when I would be their second string. I wouldn't even be on their string on that one. On the bench. It's crazy. Second string at Western Kentucky. Jeez. All right, let's go. Let's look at some 3-star schools here. Dude, I do like Georgia Tech's coach. What's his name? Is it Anderson or is it something that they just put on here. Some of them they have their coach's name, some of them they don't. But yeah, I like the guy at Georgia Tech. I feel like he's doing a good job there. All right. I want a good defense, a good O-line. Duke has Manny Diaz now? I don't keep up with the coaches, I guess, enough. SMU, wasn't SMU in the thing last year? Okay, I want to find a good school fit. So it says B. I saw A over here somewhere. B plus. Okay, so they have Harrell as their coach. Yeah, they were. Yeah, I thought so. Can't believe I'm not a fit for any of these. None of these guys like to run the ball. I mean, who doesn't want a Heisman? Like, I don't understand. So they're not interested in me because they have a 95 overall. Dude, I do think Florida State might be the best team this year. They just went from being garbage to being the best team in 1 year. Of course, bringing in Malzahn to run your offense, that's definitely helpful. I think Malzahn's a much better offensive coordinator. Like when he's had a really good defensive coordinator or when he's just been an offensive coordinator, I feel like he does a lot better. I just don't think he's the kind of guy to run a major program. What do you mean a starter there? Should we go to the U? They got a strong defense. Yeah, let's go there. We're already orange. Our hair is orange, so let's go to Miami. Why not? We can win a natty there. Hillbilly Deluxe. Taking his talents to South Beach. Alright. Here we go. We're going to hop into year 4, I guess, technically. Even though we kind of simulated year 1. So we're a junior, I guess. But a redshirt junior. Either way. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and fast forward into the new year. See what we can do. Dude, Thursday night game, I do not think it's going to be good at all. It's at Buffalo. Miami might be the worst team. Buffalo might be the best or one of the best teams. So, I don't know. I think they should be able to cover their spread of 12.5 points. Level up. Ooh, we got some points. All right. Move on here. We got a bye week to start. Look at our weekly agenda. Some more points there. Got 5 left. 4 left. Enough. All right. All right. So we got 11 points now. Let's. What do we get here? Road dog activated. All right. Upgrade player. What do we need? 8 for. Oh, 9. There we go. Boom. Need 10 more. So 8 more to get to that one, and then we'll have him maxed out on quickness, elusiveness, and power at least. The rest of the stuff, who cares? Right? Alright, we are the starter, right? I don't even remember looking. Oh, we gotta go change our player. Yeah. What? You can't get number 20? Now we gotta be deluxe 40. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it. Dude. How do I get number 20 kicked off our team? Look, they literally have every number. So, like, in college, like, you can have numerous. You can have more than one person with the same number. So how can I not get a number? I don't get it. All right, we're gonna go. We'll go 21, I guess. But jeez, it sucks. Does anybody know how to say this? Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. I don't know. Sure, it's where they make potatoes. Dang it! Should never came to the school. All right, here we go. Kind of upset that I don't get to be number 20. What up, Myers? All right, we got Auburn off the rip here. I'm just gonna do one of these every week, and then whatever it ends up as, it ends up as, you know. There we go. Yeah, good enough. All right. We're ready to get into our first game against Auburn. It's not gonna be an easy one. Skip practice, yes. Or simulate practice. Yeah, I think Clowney could help just from a depth perspective. Like just being able to have. Let me. What playbook have we been going with? I don't even remember. Do we go with Illinois? Is that who we have? I think that was the one that we liked last. I don't remember. And Diggs, I don't know. I mean, didn't look like anybody wanted to guard Neighbors for you guys, so. Alright, let's check our uniforms here. Alright, we are the home team, so let's. Ooh. Black helmets. We got black jerseys. Black jerseys. Black pants. Black socks. Perfect. So we look like it blacked out. Hey, dude, you want to tell me we have no offense? Holy crap, that's all. For me, anyway. Is it time for you guys? All right. Here we go. I'll hop into it. See what we can do. Oh, it's raining? A Miami hurricane going on here.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Works ahead for a couple, they'll stop him at the 27. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. They acquired quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out. And that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse? And do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
From the gun, the running back has it.
Stuck on that dude.
Tough
Dang
sliding
it.
in there, picks up a couple, but still needs
Yeah,
2
sorry,
more
Coach.
on 4th down.
Purdy, I think he's still day-to-day. I don't know. Let's see what they have. And like we're straight into we played Seattle, now we're already playing Arizona. Like we're already hopping into our
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first
Conference.
play of this drive.
division, I guess. Or conference, I forget how they call
From
it.
the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Hurricanes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. The give to the back. Got the 1st down and more. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Hurricanes with the 1st and 10. Give to the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. He's got 47 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. And the Canes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously,
Yeah, I mean,
you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
they said that they were possibly looking at Mac Jones.
From the gun, the
When
running
they-
back looking for room. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Into the 1st quarter.
That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And we've reached the end
Yeah,
of one.
I mean, he didn't look
Move
great
on. Let's take a
yesterday,
look at
but
our
he's
stats
also
so far.
not played in a while, so he looked better than any other backup we've had.
Heading
in
in
the
the
past,
opposite
so.
directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down.
Yeah, Lawrence was number 1.
He'll try the left side. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And how about that defense in the backfield?
Please tell me we made a field goal. Yes.
Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. The give to the tailback. Got the 1st down and more.
He's going to be gone there.
And he's brought down after
Yeah,
a
Lawrence
nice
was
gain.
1st.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You
Fields
get the
that?
feeling like he could
Was he
score
third?
any single time he has the ball.
can't remember.
He gives the offense a lot of bounce, but he gives them that home run ability too.
On
I
1st
can't
down
remember.
from their own 22.
Yeah, Wilson was 2nd, and then
They're going to ride this running back. Really good
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Lance was third, and then I don't remember. I can't keep up.
Running back searching for a hole.
Jeez, nothing there.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
All right, here we go.
And the Canes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Running to the left.
Nothing
Didn't
there.
get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
The inside handoff. Fights off the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10.
There we go.
Pass the sticks and still on his feet. There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Nice. Rolling up on the 2-minute
You
warning.
talk about creating big plays in the running game like this. This makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Yeah, that Trevor Lawrence is. There were so many quarterbacks that went, and not really any of them panned out. Trevor Lawrence, I guess, but and I mean, Mac Jones had a decent first season.
The Canes once backed up in the shadow of their own
Or at least a few
goalpost
games,
and
but
put quite a drive
Trey
together.
Lance never did anything.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's brought down to
2nd and
running
inches, no
hard
way.
in the red
Had that
zone, and
first
he'll
down.
be just a few inches short.
Push backwards.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
I'm out.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And to the
There we
end
go.
zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami! I tell you, when this drive
The problem was, at
started,
that point,
the
they didn't have a
defense thought
quarterback.
had them in a
So
hole.
they had
Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like
What's
the
the name?
play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture
I
of
can't even think of
running
his name.
and throwing and getting different players involved. Really
They're
nice
looking
job,
for-
very poised
Yeah, Jimmy
in
G.
that play call.
But
and
he was
showed up with the
almost done
touchdown.
with his contract and was injured, I believe. So they were looking for somebody. Yeah, we had the lead. Oh, we
Plenty
got
of
the ball
time
back.
to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside
well.
give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him.
Jeez, he's
And
logging
the
in, buddy.
defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Now they'll run it to the right here.
No way.
He
Oh,
gets it out
bounds,
across
but
the
they're gonna
45
punt it
and
away.
out of bounds at the 46.
You love to see this on offense.
Yeah, I liked Zach Wilson, but just from the preview of things, but he didn't pan out to do much either, so who knows.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Yeah, another Another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the
Breaks into the open. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Canes.
All right, we're back in it.
Boy, did he just score.
All right. See if we go score. We did. So it's only one score net game here.
And the
plenty of
Hurricanes
time.
just
We
got
gotta
that
keep
huge run. They love
grinding
another
out some
explosive
block here.
play. Hand off from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're the defense, you know that running back is the guy you've now got to stop. He's had a lot of touches in this game. Yes, he's made a lot of plays, but you've got a chance to win here. If you're going to do that, you need to take him away.
Why can nobody block this guy?
Line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. It'll take some work to get.
Yeah,
to the
I'm enjoying it.
sticks.
I
It's third and
haven't been
long
playing
from
it
the 30.
much.
To the ground with the back.
They
They
can
stop
block
him
somebody.
short of the sticks, and it'll be
We're gonna be
fourth
tied
down.
up. No, I've been playing it. I just haven't played a lot of it. Ball back. Let's go inside zone. Just grind out some.
And
clock
here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get
third quarter
another
there.
playoff here in the third quarter. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding onto the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third.
I don't know if you
Let's
guys
take a
remember
look at
the
our
starter
game stats
jackets
while
from back
we
in the
have a
day,
break
like
in
the
the
pullover
action.
starter jackets. But I used to have a Miami one because that my
One more period to go to see who
mom
can make
found
the
them on
winning
sale at
plays and come
JCPenney's,
home with
so
the victory.
I got a I got a Miami one, and my older brother had a Florida State one, which he liked Florida State. That was like early '90s. He liked
Final
Florida
stands of the
State
game, and we'll
back
start
when
with
it
the
was
first down.
what was that quarterback they had? I'm trying to remember.
From the gun, the ground game. Pulled down at
who was
the
the
11-yard
quarterback
line
they
as they
had?
inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Quarterback. I feel like it was like
Operating in the
early
red
mid
zone
'90s.
here on second down.
Shoot.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Well, one of the best compliments you can pay a
I don't know
running
why I
back
can't
is
think
they
of his
get
name.
stronger as the game goes on. This guy's been awesome all game long, and you're seeing it here
I
in
think
the
it's
fourth
like a
quarter.
Charlie
He's trying
or-
to ice this thing and close it
What's
out.
the guy's name?
Still running strong.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score.
Google it.
Touchdown, Hurricanes.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away.
Charlie
Count
Ward,
on your
that's his
defense,
name.
not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Yeah, so that was early '90s. Wasn't completely off. All right, 238 rushing. It's a top 25 team. All right, we're only up one score. And they scored pretty quick, so we got to
Here
kind of.
comes the Hurricane
some clock
offense
rolling.
looking to gather a little more strength. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Turning it on! Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Yet another tremendous
Why did the clock
all-purpose
stop?
back that the Canes use both running and receiving.
Man, showing you he can do it all. And listen, if I'm this offense, continue to
I didn't see
find
that.
this
Took a
guy,
timeout.
feed him, let him make big plays, let this Hurricane crowd go nuts.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, the inside give. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough
Push,
left in
push.
the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
That's got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long, and here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hang on their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Take it down to 2 minutes.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
And talking to coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player.
First down.
They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Hurricanes enter the final minute with the lead, trying to run out the clock. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2.
Hit the field goal. Nope. Just in there.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
All right, let's see where we go in the rankings. Yeah, level up, level up. I like it. Next week. We're at 5 and we gotta get to what, 10? 9 and 10. That's what we need on our points. ACC Offensive Player of the Week. There we go. Alright, let's go. 6 points there. Let's go there. And then we go there because we don't have anything else. Oh, there's 2. I had 2 left. Hey. There, perfect. All right, here we go. Oh, number 6, Penn State. This will be a tough one here. Here we go. We got here. Let's go. We have 2 helmets. White helmet. I don't know how many choices on here. All right, here we go.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. 2 elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hearnstrong. Let's get this thing going.
Who's us? There we go. We got the stop. Into the inside zone, so we got here.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And they'll run it out of the shotgun, and he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. So an early season test for both teams, the top 25 matchup, both trying to get out to a quick start here and set the tone for the rest of this week.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter.
21st.
This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
There's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And here's the handoff. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Has a path to the end zone.
Let's go.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Miami.
What an opening drive by this offense.
In the McGriddle.
This running back, every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards
hashtag
behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Oh, by the way, we talked about it last night, Baker, but I think we're talking about the best center. I think the I can't think of his name right now. For the Ravens, I think he's the best center in the game right now. I can't think of his name.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Fact checking there, but
out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And there's the handoff. They picked up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Yeah, Linderbaum. I think him. Probably some people probably say.
Didn't quite get the playoff
trying
in
to read
time.
stuff.
It'll be delay of game.
Well, on this thing it shows Creed Humphrey for Kansas City.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost
I like
him
Connor
5.
McGovern for the Bills. But I don't know if he's top one. All right, here we go.
Now it's second down here.
All right, myself.
An inside give now from the shotgun. You try the middle, but gain nothing on that
There
one.
we go.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Handoff from the shotgun. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come.
All right, well, probably behind now. Oh, got the ball back. Creed's good.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Can he make it to the marker?
First
They make
down.
the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
You
They'll
gotta get
stop
off the
him
double
after
team.
a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Timeout is called to
That
take
was like
strategy
slow motion.
in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there, but give credit to the defense.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line.
Yeah, coach.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays.
Even though he's blocking the Browns. Yeah, hard to get much out of that.
Ball handed off. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
I got a field goal out of it.
First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Fighting off the defender. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. That run sets up a critical third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. The Hurricanes look to keep this drive moving.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Here's the second down play. The shotgun running play call. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Hurricanes looking to keep this drive rolling. He hands it off from the gun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain.
I need to get in.
Second and 6. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain. Here we go, third and short in the 7th play of this drive. Boom. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun.
You blocked him right into me.
Brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to go wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Maybe it's field goal. We gotta go down and score here, and probably choose some clock here. Wouldn't hurt.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The defense
Destroyed.
all over. They stop him right at the line.
Quarter there.
And it's been an old school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Ball handed off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Punt it to them. They're going to take the lead.
These are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to.
Dang it. Oh, to the field goal. Perfect. We ran out 2 minutes, right? They still have all their timeouts.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Working clock with the ground game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. And the same runner's got it again. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Same play the other way. See what we can get.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. Let's see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their...
Oh, pull me out. Taking me out, coach.
The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late.
Yeah, they get the ball out quick.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. The shotgun handoff here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Running play called on 3rd and short. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first.
Still got that dub.
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Got a top 25 win and back-to-back games. Should get us to a top 10. Come on. Surely, right? Yeah, here. National career rushing record. Okay, cool. It's a week. We need, I think, 2 more points, but maybe 3 more points for our next upgrade. We shall see. Oh, we got Temple this week. Okay, good. Probably won't even need to play. What do we need here? 10. Okay, we're at 7. Should be done. All right, we're at 9. Should be able to upgrade that next week. Temple. Here we go. All right, let's go here. There we go, and there we go. Yeah, of course, it always makes you look better when you're blocking for Derrick Henry, especially when he's healthy. No, we didn't want you to run out last time, so let's see. People throwing the U. Here we go. Should be an easy game, but you never know on this game. Sometimes they just start making everything go the other team's favor, so we will see.
the shotgun. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. He is like a loose boulder just rolling
A
to
little
the
easier to run against
32.
them.
And the Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll get him on the ground
Very
after
nice.
a pickup of 3 to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way,
No way.
to get a run game going, it squarely
Yes,
falls on the
don't
shoulder
swing
of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Canes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This drive has been exclusively
Back in the
on the
box.
ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, give on the inside. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami!
We knew this offense wanted to come into this one, establishing the run.
Yeah, I will say the
Attempt to throw
Ravens,
on their
they
first
always
drive.
seem to
They were more physical, they
shoot
were
out of a
pushing
cannon
guys
at the
around
start of
up
every
front.
year.
This guy caps it
And
off
they'll
with a
start
nice
kind of
touchdown.
fizzling out. And they'll have a little late surge and then screw it up in the playoffs. There.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start.
this is good
And
after.
I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
And then first.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter.
I had a favorable look before the half, but didn't look that favorable. Now let's see.
Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the
A
first.
little spin move
They
there.
finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Power football with the run. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Hurricanes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Canes Ravens have moved it inside the 20. They go to the ground. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They want to continue this long drive. Ninth play coming. It's 3rd and 5. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cade.
Mash him up here.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being
I mean, the
more
Ravens
physical
have
team, and they look like it right now.
definitely have a tough schedule. I mean, they lost by 1 to the Bills. Browns was pretty easy. Then they get Lions, Chiefs, Texans, Rams. That's pretty. It's a pretty rough stretch right there. So if they can come out of that with 1 or 2 losses, then they might be all right. But
no
we'll see.
reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He leaves it with his back. Goes through the tackle. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Bully ball on 3rd and short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but...
Field goal. It's nice to have a defense that
And the
come up with
Canes,
some
after
stops.
ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll open the second half with a run. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, it should be fun.
They'll run it from the gun.
Going to NFL
Freshman
games is just
makes the
fun.
stop
It is
after a
fun.
short
Wish we had
gain.
an NFL team.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll give it to the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Cut too hard. I should just
And
went
he
right off the
doesn't
guy's
find
butt.
much running room. A short gain on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here we go. Hand off from the shotgun.
Oh,
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short
Dang.
of a first down.
Sorry, coach. I let you down.
The give from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
Smacking it. Out here smacking it.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking for a crease to the left. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Not enough for the first down.
A little more touchdowns.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll go to the ground.
Every time I try to
And
run
the
this play, it
defense
gets man down
holds
from the backside.
firm.
I don't
No
understand.
pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to
Yeah,
beat
they're
the clock. Best way to do that,
like they're
run
running
the
like the
football. And you're
3-3.
now seeing this offense
Stack there in the
call
middle.
these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Defense holds their ground, pick up
Keep
of a
thinking
yard.
my guys
It's
are
at
going
the
to stay on their
26.
block, but they do not. Listen there in the third.
We've reached the break, and Miami is holding onto the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up.
Yeah. Well, the problem is, like, it's hard to. So when you got 3-3 stacked, it's hard to do like zone blocking. Because you're usually double teaming at the attack and then working up to the next linebacker. But if they're stacked, then they can, I don't know, just it's a little more difficult.
So the final
Run
period
straight
starts
at him
with
here.
a second down play.
Here we go.
The give to the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Yeah.
Well, the defense finally able to make.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least Baker, at least not a single passing yard. What's the point, you know? But at least now you're getting to go watch
And here comes
Detroit
that
be
Miami
decent.
offense back
You know what I mean?
onto the field.
Like in the past, you go
Guys,
watch
that
them. And
last
it's like,
trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. He's now over 2 bills from scrimmage, and those kind of numbers will put some life in your wallet.
And some life into this Miami fan base that's hungry. They want winners, man. They want to find guys and
And it's slipped out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
sucking in, so it's not painful in the wall. But I mean, again, like you go in to watch them get the shit kicked out of them for 500, or go watch them have a chance to win.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
Dude, look like he's playing for
Snuffed out behind the line of
Alabama, not
scrimmage,
Temple.
and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Guys
How
are not
about this
moving the line at
sophomore
all.
stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. They believe they can run right here.
Why did you run right past
He's
that guy?
tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Oh,
and
my
is
freaking
well short
guys.
of the first down, and let's
Like
see
he
if
lets
they
that
go
guy
for
can
it here.
at least be one-on-one with that guy at the first down marker. Whatever. Game's over.
Winning can
It's
become
in a 13
a
every
habit.
play.
Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy.
Where's number
They've
20?
had to overcome
Where's
some
this guy with my
adversity, but at the end of the day,
number on?
they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollock and
Yeah, but
Jesse
again,
Palmer, I'm Reese
Pistons
Davis.
suck,
You've
so-
been watching another presentation
So I'm
of
saying,
EA
like, is it
Sports
fun?
College Football.
Like if the Pistons you know, or just coming off of a championship or something. Obviously, it's gonna be more fun to watch, knowing that your team has a chance. I mean, what do y'all get? Cade Cunningham? Isn't that his name? That's the only player the Pistons have. I feel like the Pistons are getting better. They're not complete shit anymore, but still. Advance next week. Let's Cade you. Alright, we gotta get to... Alright, we're at 11 points, which is what we needed. Or we needed 10, but... Greater player. Yeah, maxed him out. Level 20. Alright, so what of these things do we have unlocked now? Oh, obviously nothing because we have... So sidestep we can upgrade. Upgrade. Can't get stiff arm, unfortunately. Recoup. This improves fatigue recovery. Not worried about that. So probably go... I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Once you go pro, you lose all your points anyway. I went to an NBA game, but it was not an exciting NBA game. So I went to, when we went to Florida, when my aunt and uncle lived outside of Tampa, and we went there, and we went to like an Orlando Magic and Knicks game. This was probably in like 2010 or something, so both teams sucked, but so it was still pretty cool to go to, but it was one of those things where it's like my aunt and uncle got us all tickets, but I think tickets were like $25 a piece or something ridiculous. Like they were just trying to get people to come watch games. Alright, back out of that. Some OKC back when they had Durant and Russ and what's the other guy they had? I think his name went to Houston. I'm not a huge NBA guy, so fuck. Harden, yeah. Back when they had those three, I think that would have been fun to watch them. But I mean, now with SGA and those guys, like they're probably pretty exciting to watch again. All right, let's hop into this game. This should be another shitter game. Feels like 100 years ago. Yeah, it really does feel like it was forever ago. All right, settings. I don't know that I really need to do this anymore since I just have to, I can pick the whole playbook now, but I don't like how the game like just kind of dies out. Like it still makes me go to school to do my grades and stuff, but I don't have a tutor anymore. I don't have any interactions with other students, any of that kind of stuff. I haven't had any, what are they called? NIL deals or nothing. It's like, it's just kind of stupid. Like the game just kind of dies after the first 2 seasons. I will say sometimes these teams on here are kind of like sneaky good because I don't know.
They'll run it from the gun. 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They move the chains
Going
on
back
the
to this
ground
3-3s.
last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He's in open space downfield. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Had a short stint at Gonzaga. Check.
Give to the back. Finds a little space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Canes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Across the 15. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And they
Go,
just
75
keep feeding
yards
it to their
first drive.
workers back to
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this set. There he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Miami. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch.
Breakout. Had 131 yards rushing in the
They'll put
first
the
quarter
ball
still.
in play from their own 30-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Almost split the two there.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Good
I remember one of my
pickup on
favorite
that
runs
play. It'll bring up
in
2nd
high
and
school
4.
was
And the Canes with myriad options
I just
after that big pickup
hit the
on
hole.
first down.
and I mean it was well blocked. There was a huge hole there,
Give to the running back.
and then there was like
He's
I
brought down, but
don't remember if it was 2 safeties or a linebacker and a safety, but both of them were like deluxe 21. Yeah, it wouldn't let me get 20. I transferred teams. 20 was already taken. So
Just as about sizzle, and we've seen
anyway,
so many
like I was.
Miami teams about sizzle, but some substance with some physicality.
Anyway, but the two were like running towards me at the same time, and I just like split right between them, and they like collided behind me. That was one of my favorite runs.
Man, you are doing just that.
The Canes can really attack on this
That
2nd
run
and short.
on the goal line.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with
Big
it.
heck was that goal
He
line
stopped at the
offense.
32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down.
And like Dan Skipper
This
out
drive
there.
has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally
Baker,
get
did
to
they-
him on that run.
Didn't they
That's how you come
release
up and
Skipper?
make plays as a defense,
Did
man.
they sign him
Playing
back or
physical,
anything?
playing downhill. They've given up some
I feel like I
plays
saw
today, man.
they-
He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that
saw
play.
that they
Really
released him.
downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
7th play of the drive coming up.
feel like he
and a
played pretty
long way
decent
to
when he
go
had to
on
come
third
in.
down. From the gun, leaves it on the
Due
inside.
to injury
for the
or
back.
something like that.
And after the stop,
It's on
that
the
is
practice
going to
squad.
put a
Okay, so they
bow
still
on this
got it.
first quarter.
He is a sizable individual. That dude's huge. Was he like 6'10"? That was a beast. They got him lined up in the backfield as a running back or fullback. Crazy.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The offense lining up for a first down play. The give to the tailback. Plows through the defense. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or
Receivers
gang
my favorite living
tackling,
that
because
exciting.
if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, Have fun with that.
We had a
And
really
the
good quarterback
Hurricanes with
that
a
was
second and short to keep this drive moving.
in my school. I mean, he was all state. He didn't go. He went somewhere to play baseball. Like our school was more baseball than football, but he had a freaking cannon as an arm. And so I liked being able to get the ball because I played some receiver like sophomore year. I liked being able to get the ball quickly and like make one man miss and try to run and get out of bounds or get to the sideline kind of thing. But he threw the ball so freaking hard. God, it's on this one.
Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far.
Yeah, my guy went to a D1 school for baseball, but I think he like broke his leg. He was a catcher, so he broke his leg, and I think he ended up just
Didn't get much on first down
not
and
doing
second
baseball
and
anymore.
9.
And we had another guy that went to
The give out of the gun. Pass the sticks,
smaller
and he may get more.
D1 school near
Makes
here,
the
and he
tackle
was
right
the
at 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play,
all-time
and this
winner
offense is
for their
threatening with a first down.
pitching or whatever. I mean, we had
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
good baseball
That is a
players, but we
big
didn't have
win for this
a lot of
defense
football
as they were
players.
right
The
there
guys
as
that
soon
were a
as he
year
got the
older than
ball.
me, they had some good athletes, but so we had a couple of good years like football-wise. And we had some good
Quite
linemen,
a
but
bit of work to do on third down.
we just
from
didn't
the
have any
23,
like
and this D
studs.
would love to force a field goal try.
Oh, that's awesome.
From the gun, running back on the move.
How do we get to
He
third and
gets it
12?
inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways
Where's
to
I
go,
going with my
and it'll
story?
be
Yeah,
fourth
so I had that
down.
one where I split the two guys, and it was probably like a 20-yard touchdown run or whatever. And then I remember another one. My senior year was
They've got it first and
like
10
we hadn't
at
been
the
able to move the
50.
ball on these guys like at all. And then we had like one drive where I got the ball and broke
run
like
from
two
the
long
shotgun.
runs.
Just
And
what they
got
were
us all the way
looking
down
for,
there
and
to
he's got him
score,
set up
and of
business
course
at
we
the
throw it
35
in,
with
but
the first down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little
then
bit
probably
of everything,
my
and this offense has got it rolling in the ground.
most
Knocked down at the
memorable
25-yard line,
was
picked
when I
up
was
the
a
run there and get the first
sophomore
down.
and I got in on
Another
defense.
good run. Man, he has been picking up yards
At,
in bunches today. Jesse showing off
was at
all
one of the safeties. I didn't play
He's
much
showing no
defense
signs of
after
slowing down,
sophomore
David.
year,
This
but
guy just
and I
gets
didn't play that
better as the
much
game goes
then. But I
on.
went
He is
in
a beast.
and
They've got it first and 10
I don't want to say who it is because it kind of give away
Running back searching for a hole.
where
Tough run,
I
gets
went
it
to
into
school,
the red
kind of, or
zone, and
whatever.
they
But
knock him down at the 17.
one of the guys on the other team was
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something
probably
up
one of the
before
best
halftime.
at his position in
From the gun, the running back has it.
football. He played
And
like
he was fortunate not
for
to
forever.
lose yardage on
But,
that
he was
play,
a
able to
lineman.
wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
and then they had him
The end of the
lined up
second
some
quarter,
at like
that
tight
means
end.
it's time to join Kevin and our
And,
halftime update.
Me and this other dude, they threw a little tight end dump to him. And I took out one of his legs. The other guy hit him right after I hit him, and we took him down. So I helped tackle a Pro Bowl offensive lineman. He's now long retired because I'm old, but no, when Tom Brady, it was a lineman, but I was excited for that. The good thing is they played him at tight end, so
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. Makes it past the marker. Right down the gut of the field. At the 20. Touchdown, Caves. And the beatdown has ensued. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And this offense picks up right where it left off.
Yeah, that was the only guy that I think I played
Creating a big
against.
play. First drive of the
Ended up
second
going
half,
pro.
no problem. Don't worry about halftime.
My brother played against a guy that ended up going to SEC school. And,
The
I
Hurricanes
went to
come
South
to the
Carolina,
line
but,
after ripping off
he,
that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going.
I think my brother might have been
They'll
a
leave it with
sophomore.
him. Can't get him to the ground.
He played against him in like their scrimmage or whatever. And my brother was running the ball. And he ran around the end
You can't let
with the
same
ball.
guy
And dude
beat
came
you
up and hit him
over
and like
over
bent
and
his
over
face
again.
mask. Like
You gotta
his,
make adjustments.
like,
Sometimes you gotta bring
the top
more
bar
guys
is
to the
like
box,
straight,
more
and then you have
guys
like
to
the
football, and
cage
make
in the
sure
middle or
he's not
whatever.
the one who beat
Like
you.
his cage in the middle got
Didn't
bent
get
down
much
to
on
his chin.
first down. It's
His
second
nose
and
got
9.
busted.
To the ground with the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's still running after the move. Touchdown, Hurricane! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Yeah, they just cracked him and bent his face mask.
Yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
4 touchdowns. Yeah, that's the only. I mean, again, I might have played against some guys that went on to play college football or whatever, but nobody at my school went on to play at any big schools.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the
We can-
ability to
I can
play
only
to
remember,
that
like, 2
standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going
They
to win the
benched me,
football
yeah.
game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great
We
execution.
did have
just
another
beat
kid that
down
was
in
being.
every facet.
I
He
think
was
as a player, you just
D4's
love.
grade, so like he didn't play a lot when I was there or whatever, but he had some big schools looking at him, and then some kid was trying to show out in practice when there was some scouts there and took out his knee and freaking destroyed his knee, so he never even got to play football again. That's kind of way things worked in our school. Single game record broken. All right, what we got? On to the next. I was not good. I thought I was better than what I was. I was like, now looking as an adult, looking back, I'm like, yeah, I mean, it made sense that coach didn't play me. I sucked. But then I was like, why am I not playing ahead of this guy? Which that guy sucked too, but especially my senior year, like me and a couple other guys like rotated at running back. And I'm just kind of like, why did I not get more playing time? But yeah, we had one kid. Where did he end up going? He went to like Iowa State, I think, for baseball. Of the kids that were the grade ahead of mine, they had one kid went to, where'd he go? Where was that? He went to either. I keep thinking it was Tennessee, but it might have been Arkansas State. I don't know. It was like a smaller D1 school, but one of them went there as a wide receiver. I don't think he really ever played a whole lot. We had another kid. I don't remember where he ended up going. He went somewhere for track. But yeah, our school didn't really pump out the D1 athletes, especially for us being one of the larger classifications in our state. We still were pretty much all white school that didn't have very many athletes. Our girls' sports were good. We had like, McDonald's All-American basketball players for the girls' team, and our volleyball team won like 13 straight conference championships and all that stuff. And then like the boys' sports, we sucked at everything. We were pretty good at baseball, but like not state championship good. So, I mean, should I start putting up some of these? Or should I do these? Whatever. Alright, I'll just use those. Why not? Sound like my school? Yeah. Oh. Alright, let's go on to the next week. Let's see where we're ranked. 11th. I feel like we should be moving up more than that. We beat number 6 on the road. We beat number 25. We're gonna have to check the rankings here. Okay, we're up to number 8, and we're about to go against number 13. So that sounds like a pretty good layout. Let's see what we got here. Top 25. Let's see what we're looking at here. Okay, so yeah. Penn State's number 9. We're number 8, which we beat them. Alabama's at 7 with a loss. They're at Georgia next. Mizzou at number 4. North Carolina at number 5. Pitt number 6. I tell you, these games, like as you play them, there's always a group that goes like moves its way up. Yeah, same thing for us. Same thing for us, Big Egg. We had like our girls basketball. Unfortunately, should have won a state championship, but our best player, the girl that was the McDonald's All-American, hurt her ankle in the state playoffs, and they ended up losing by, it was like 2 or 3 to the team that went on and just like destroyed everybody else. And she didn't even get to play like most of the game. But she wasn't like a huge player. She was kind of like she was a guard, but she could just freaking light it up. Like, she was like the Caitlin Clark of our school. But it'd be crazy because it's just like, you look up at the scoreboard. Our scoreboard had like each player and how many points they had, how many fouls they had, or whatever. But you just like look up, all of a sudden she's at 21 points, and you're like, what the crap? Like, I don't even feel like she's done that much. And then like at the end of the game, she averaged, I don't know, probably like 30 points a game. But she was on Heisman watch here. There we are. We're on there. What's this guy doing that I'm not doing, 219 passing yards. I guess we did have the week off, but come on. Wide receiver, what do you have? 214 yards receiving? I ran for more than that. 123, that's cute. Come on, guys. All right, we'll see. I gotcha. Yeah, it feels like there's, I don't know what the deal is. Like, I'm sure there are schools that are really good at both. At the high school and the state or the high school and the city that I live in, their football team just can't get over the hump. Like, they've lost close ones in the playoffs, like last 2 or 3 years, like in the semifinals, and like just can't get over the hump to win one for that. But like, I'm trying to think what all. I feel like there's a bunch of stuff. Like our soccer teams won state championships. I know our girls basketball's won. Our girls soccer won. Our, like, even like the small stuff like tennis and swim and all that kind of stuff, they've won a bunch of different state things. So they compete pretty well. But let's see, weekly agenda. It's gonna be our last game, I think. Don't know what Hillbilly about to do to him yet. All right, we're 2 weeks till exams. Go ahead and keep just putting 1 in on that, I guess. Here we go. SMU. We at home, I think. But yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of schools that's either the girls are really good or the boys are really good. Or, I mean, I guess some schools, neither are very good, but who knows? Yeah, I really wish I was better at football. I wasn't great. And, I mean, I liked track, but I quit track my senior year. Mainly just because I was ready to be done with school and didn't want to do a spring sport. Same thing with soccer. Our school started soccer, and so they were trying to get people to come play soccer. And I was like, I think I'm done. Especially after our crappy senior... Oh, rain again. After my crappy senior year of football, like our team went from having like our best year ever to being like 0-10 my senior year. So it was exciting.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. To the ground, he's got it again. This is a kind
yeah,
of
I did track.
25 matchup
I was
in the
never
early season
really that
you look for
successful
when
at
you're
track
trying to
because
build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player,
I was
you
a
gotta get
short
bored
white
if you
dude,
don't get
so.
challenged, but when you got an early
And a
season
sprinter.
challenge like this,
And
all
like
the
I said,
adrenaline,
my
all the
school
juice,
was
Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for
pretty
a
much
long
all
time
white,
because we learn a lot in
and
these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences
other teams
are
in
better?
our
You're going to get a lot of answers
in our
to that.
conference were
I think it's really important
not.
for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember,
doing it
he's the
against some
kind of
guys
running
that
back who gets better as the
still
game
have
goes
like
on.
state records
That's a
and
really
stuff.
good omen for this offense, considering the success now early.
So
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Here's the handoff. They almost got the
yes,
first down there. Stop
that's
the
about where I
ball
was at.
short. It'll
I
be
was
third
about
down.
4'6". But my
And the Canes
my problem with that
come
was
line on
that,
third and short, hoping
like,
to
I
keep the drive alive.
short, what did I do? I was short and had short
On
legs,
third and
so
short, trying to
like I could
impose
get
their
out of
will
the
and move chains. That'll be enough
I
for
could get out of the
a first
blocks
down,
quick,
and they've got it at the
but then
16-yard
guys with long
line.
legs would
And the Canes
run
come
me
to the
down
line
in
with a
straightaways.
fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And into the end zone. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. First and goal from the 4 as they try to break the seal on the scoring. They'll try to get it in with the run.
My
He
dad was
pushes
a big
it forward
track
all
guy,
the way
too.
to the 2-yard line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those
Yeah,
guards
I'm-
and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys
I'm
and get some
pretty much
movement.
all
They
torsos.
don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground.
Which
giving
having
that
that,
guy the football
like having
time
that
after
burst
time,
was
making
good
offense
for
easy. Being
like
physical,
being a running back.
really
Like I was
setting the tone for
quick,
this football game.
you know, like lateral speed and stuff like that, and it could be explosive. But again, I don't know. Felt like a lot of times I got in games, like I just kind of let my nerves get the better of me. Like I
They'll
would,
put this one in play for
there'd be
snap
like
of
if
the
I go
drive
back
from
and
the
look at the
25.
film, I'm like, oh, I could have made a cut there and taken off for a touchdown, but instead I just ran straight ahead, or you know, like I'd break through and just like run in a straight line until I ran into somebody or something. I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't as good as I
Didn't get much on first down. It's
thought I
second
was
and
probably
9.
at that point.
From the gun, they'll
Oh
give it on the
man,
inside.
cut too far on there.
He'll push his way out to
Third
the
and 9.
38, pickup of 3. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Blitzing it.
Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop.
Got a stop from our defense, which is good.
Handoff from the gun. He now has 79 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. The Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few. Turning it on! And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. No matter who's been leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
Yeah, it starts everything. The line of scrimmage starts everything. That attitude starts everything. And the U is known for attitude. And when they play physical, they've got great teams.
And the Hurricanes in a good spot here with second and short. The inside handoff. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Didn't even wear my Live Strong bracelet. I want them to know I care about testicular cancer.
Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and short, the power run here. He's not going to make it.
Field goal or
job
doing
of
there,
this
Coach?
defense to stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, pulling me out. So.
That back had absolutely no...
Didn't even get points out of that? You gotta be kidding me. Put the ball back with 29 seconds left.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
3 timeouts.
Power football with the run. He has the first and still on his feet. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
You keep playing that.
The offense will have to
way
use
back.
its
I'll
first
take that all
time
day.
out of the half. The Hurricanes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try the run. Past the 40. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Field goal? Yeah, there we go. We're back in it. Give me that.
They go to the ground.
That's all the advantage I needed, you know.
Got the first down. Looking for more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's first and 10.
Yeah, up at the top left. Yeah, kind of gives you your...
They'll give it to the back.
I don't know if they do it for
A
every
confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to
game
the
mode.
44.
It's just for this game mode.
Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. Leaves it with the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And the Canes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. Oh, better look out! He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And that is such great execution by this offense. Third down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the first down, you chew up a bunch more yards.
Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house.
It's Deluxe 2-1, baby. Oh, wait.
He's quite familiar with the end zone. His 75th career touchdown run.
You know, we're in the era of college
Easy
football.
fuck
There's
up,
a
guys.
lot of running back by committee. This guy has been the bell cow.
Too
He's
easy.
been the focal
at
point
this
of
guy.
this
Ugh.
offense. To stay healthy, to be consistent,
blender.
and to reach that number is
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more
Hurricane
strength.
Hall, Hurricane
You want to
Hall.
talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did running it down for a
How much
touchdown.
shit
David.
stick on me, huh?
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be
The
physically
deuce is
pounded,
loose,
the
oh,
run
yeah.
is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano
Okay, let's
up
go get up
front.
in there.
Your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They'll go to the ground.
Just proud of our defense. Only giving up 7 so far, Tim.
As the drive continues.
Give them a play.
Line getting set on 2nd down. The give to the back. Got some room in under the goal line. He
Into the
rumbles
third,
all
first
the way
and goal.
down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Number 8. One of Alabama
Not only
and
is the
Georgia, I think
scoreboard
they're
on
playing
this
each other,
side,
so
but
one of them got to
so
lose.
too is time as we open the 4th. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Trying to punch it in. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
Dang it.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
That defensive front was a stone wall on
Get to the
2nd
edge.
down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They're trying to slam it in. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Go.
That'll give him a little more breathing room as they
Any
try
camp
to
in this
push
game? Yeah.
winning streak to
You're hitting that
5.
camp on them.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief
Good block
that they
there,
can
bro.
block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing.
3 rushing. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's go back to our regular, go back to our run the
And
damn
here
ball.
comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until
You
they
got a
find
big
an
lead.
answer.
Let me search
Oh, he's
it.
got some space. Past the 20. Touchdown, Miami. And the pummeling has started. They build this 4th.
Yeah, here we go.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. And you want that clock to run. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the
Deuce is
offense is that
loose.
much closer to victory. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the give, looking for room. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. And the Canes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He gets it
Just
all
wanted to go
the way
airborne
down
there.
inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it.
Oh,
And he
got ready
is
to go
just
airborne there.
engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points
yeah,
on
that
the
McRiddle.
scoreboard.
You guys, my guy, he's come so far, you know. Used to be over 400 pounds, 5'7". Lost a lot of weight. Lost too much weight, went down to 180. Gained an inch. He was putting on all the weight for a growth spurt, I guess. Now he's up to what are we, like 6 foot or something? I don't know. I don't even know what we ended up being, but
The drive starts from their
fun.
own 25-yard line.
Here we go, Zach.
The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside
let's
give.
let that in.
And he is stopped
did it.
immediately by the big defensive lineman. Coming into
Nice
this
win
one, we
against a
wondered whether these guys were a little
13th
bit
ranked team.
overrated, and certainly they did
390
nothing to
rushing
dispel that
yards.
notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David,
Touchdowns.
coming into this game, they felt like they
National
were being
Player of the Week.
disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the...
E+. Statement win, yeah. I mean, we already beat Penn State at Penn State. We already degrees. I mean, I'm getting my degree in 2 weeks. I don't know. Single game record. My dog's going out. Single game record. And come out here and drink all of the water out here. So, just for reference, the dogs do have a water bowl in the other room. She decides to come out here and drink water as loudly as possible. That's alright. She's a sweet girl. Alright. Offensive player of the week. National. There it is. Alright, so Notre Dame. North Carolina is number 5. Ooh, this is going to be a showdown next time we play. Let's see where we're at on our weekly agenda. Somebody agenda. 1 week. I don't know really what that's telling me, but after 1 week, I guess I don't have to do any more stuff. I don't know. Sure we stay healthy here. All right. So we got some more statement wins to make, though. All right, let's go check out our top 25. Let's see where we're at this week. All right, Georgia beat Alabama. So Alabama now went down to 16. They were, what was it? They were around the 8. Penn State's riding the wave up behind us. They go to Ohio State. So one of those two will lose. It would be better for us if Penn State wins. We have North Carolina. Sure, we got Clemson last. Let me check our schedule. Team schedule. Here we go. Let's see what we have left. All right, so we beat Auburn, who's now up to number 15. We beat Penn State. They were 6 when we beat them. Now they're down to 7, so they didn't fall too far. We beat SMU, who was, I don't remember what they were 13th when we played them, something like that. I don't know. They're 20th now. We're about to play North Carolina. Florida State, surprisingly not ranked, but probably won't be an easy game. We have Clemson later on. So we've definitely had our statement wins. We've got to, where's Oklahoma State ranked? I don't know. Again, we're looking, what are we, like 4 years in the future? Let's see. They're 4-2 on here. They lost to Houston. Ooh, pretty bad. And Alabama. So far. Anyway, all right. Well, that's where I'm going to call it for tonight. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight on some NCAA football. I'll probably be back some on Roadcraft throughout the week as well, which I've been enjoying that. I just wanted to switch it up a little bit. And eventually we'll probably get on some Madden. I want to start a coaching career on here after we finish out this guy's career. And so we'll kind of just mess with all of it. We'll see what we can do. Anyway, so let's see. I keep wanting to hit escape like I'm playing a game. Let's see. Who's still on? Anybody? We'll see. Gian. Nope, nobody's on tonight. All right, well, you guys enjoy the rest of your night. We'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Have a